Friday again. Assalamu alaikum.
From South Africa to the world.
Let's go.
Don't miss out on Friday afternoon vibes like no other. Put it on and leave it on. Join us for inspiration and positivity from trailblazing guests to topics you want to hear. Your Friday just got better. Let's make the end of the week better together. Feel Good Friday with Bibi Amina Phili. Young, fresh and trending. This is the Feel Good Friday with Bibi Amina Phili, only on your number one radio station.
Where do we go from here? Look up to the sky, so many shades of you. Paint the day and night, the beauty of this life. A reflection of you and I, created in different nations and tribes, so we can unite. Hopping on these planes, got my people in all these places. Passport stamp running out of pages. Linked up with my family. No, we ain't on the same side of the sea. Tribe different than them, we ain't got the same team. One body, one love, if we bleed, then I'll bleed. Same one life, you take humanity. Let's
all our differences make us unique. Beauty, love, and scars that run deep. But if we don't open up our eyes, we will never see that this bond is more than skin deep.
It's gone by exactly a few minutes past the hour of 2 o'clock Central African time. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the world. Sanbonani nonke, ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaban bikum to you. It's finally Friday again, so assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Of course, it is Bibi Amina Phili here, and you know I always say that I love my afternoons, my Fridays, because I get to come back and speak to you. That's right, so Jum'ah Mubarak to you and yours, an exhilarating start to your weekend. 90.4 FM it is, and 105.6 FM in Pietermaritzburg indeed. Of course, you can check us out on Facebook. Hello to you. And of course, you can follow us on all of our social media platforms. Of course, we would love to hear from you. So don't be that person, be a good person and change this 2025 and follow Radio Al Ansar and see all the behind the scenes stuff of all the things that we get ourselves involved in. So like I said, you can check us out on Facebook, YouTube, and if you have missed out on any episode, you can catch us on Spotify. Now, on today's show, we're discussing a historic milestone for the people of Palestine, and for the headlines, we will be talking about what's happening in and around South Africa. And then we kick off our Feel Good Friday quiz game called Quiz Up. That's right, and I get to test your general knowledge and give you prizes. I mean, what a fantastic way to end your Friday. Your working week. The little ones started school. First day of school was on Wednesday for some are living on Thursday. But of course, the educational system has gone on the way, and we're excited for that one as well. But of course, all that and more right here for your listening pleasure.
This is the Feel Good Friday with Bibi Amina Phili, only on your number one radio station.
And on that note, the clock strikes. It's about that time for our traffic update.
Feel Good Friday, traffic updates. Updates that help you plan your day like a boss.
And on the line, we have Officer Ngwane. Officer Ngwane, tell us what's happening on our roads.
Feel Good Friday. We're looking at southbound by NPC. We've got an accident, and M4 south after La Lucia Mall southbound, there is a person knocked there. Also relevant department are on scene. M13 at the moment it's totally closed, Durban bound, because of an recovery that is taking place there. They are still busy. Police are there to assist you with the alternative route. We're looking at N2 southbound before Canyon Houting. We've got an accident also there that is taking place. All the relevant departments are on scene to assist. Accident N2 southbound before Higginson Highway. I don't know what is happening today. We've got a lot of accident. We're appealing to the drivers. Please let us make sure we respect the rules of the road. We keep them following distance. Indicator when you are turning, show some other drivers that you are taking a turn or whatever you're doing, because we see a lot of accident at this time. Normally we don't see so much accident. We've got ongoing roadworks, and two from Guamashu off ramp to Mdoti off ramp, entry between Peter Maritzburg and Durban, both bounds, you will find that they've got some roadworks. We are appealing to the drivers to adhere to the boards that are giving you information. Other than that, have a lovely weekend. Enjoy till next week, Friday.
Good Friday. Traffic updates. Updates that help you plan your day like a boss.
As promised at last year's Durban Summer Cirque, part of our profits will go to making a real difference in our community. The Alan Sara Foundation proudly completed its first borehole for the community of Redcliffe. With water shortages affecting many, our mission is clear. Let's bring clean water to more areas in need. Join us in making an impact. Call Outreach on 031 208 1601 or visit alansar.org.za to help build more boreholes and transform lives. It's official. Checkers Foods Kawi Park is our first food store with a halal butchery, bakery and deli certified by NIHT, the National Independent Halal Trust. This will ensure high standards and ethical practices across our butchery, bakery and deli from farm to table. So visit Checkers Foods Kawi Park for an exceptional shopping experience that keeps getting better and better. You've spent all that time, effort and energy putting together an incredible business. Now, you need to tell people about your business. Advertising and marketing, it's what we do. Listen to this.
Absolutely amazing. It's been my first experience working with a radio station. So you don't actually know what to expect. And you also feel like, you're just going to be a number. But at Radio Alan Sara was just not a number. I think the support that we've got has been amazing. You guys have been absolutely amazing. You guys have opened doors for us that a couple of months ago I wouldn't have thought possible. I think the support for me has been the greatest. It's so widespread because you guys are on YouTube Live, Facebook Live, not just radio based. We've got people in Johannesburg listening to you guys. So it's so widespread. We're getting that marketing.
Get in touch with our sales department on 031 208 1601. Speak directly to your target audience.
This is the Feel Good Friday with Bibi Amina Phili, only on your number one radio station.
.4 FM. It is the Feel Good Friday, your show of choice this Friday afternoon, allowing me to keep you company till around about 3 o'clock, inshallah ta'ala. Ameen. So making the headlines in South Africa, still trending in the 2024 matric results. Now, the Department of Basic Education has released the final National Senior Certificate results for 2024 with a historic pass rate of 87.3%. Now, Minister Nisibe Gwarube emphasizes that while the pass rate is important, it is only a a key indicator of progress. Over 615,000 learners passed, and the highest number of South Africans in history. Now, the Free State is the best performing province, followed by KwaZulu-Natal, Gauteng, Northwest, followed by the Western Cape. Now, although the Northern Cape achieved the lowest pass rate, it saw the most improvement of all provinces. And now the Eastern Cape saw at least around about 3.6% improvements and meeting the target set by the MEC of 85%. Now, the most important thing that we can take from all of this is the fact that all 9 provinces showed an improvement, with all of them now sitting with a pass rate above 80%. Moving on to some more headlines within South Africa. Residents of the Pomlam informal settlement in Indonesia intending to continue protesting over water shortages. Now, this follows a Johannesburg water operation which cut down illegal water connections in the area at the end of last year. Now, the nation residents demand a flow, not empty promises. In November 2024, outraged residents flocked to the streets, stopping traffic on the Golden Highway. One resident said that they have numerous meetings with Johannesburg-Joburg water sector. Let's hope that since it's a brand new year, water shortages across South Africa get resolved, because as we know, water is life. And as it is a Feel Good Friday. Still more to come, of course. You do not have to go anywhere. Stay right there.
This is the Feel Good Friday with Bibi Amina Phili, only on your number 1 radio station.
Dus de heide voor de cat, de fasting,
This is my thing.
dus de heide voor de cat, de fasting,
This is my thing. I fell in love with her. Everything I did just for her. She was my queen. Our love was like a movie. Didn't wanna cut the thing. She was my day, I was her night. She was my right, I was her guy. She was my soul, I was her mate. We'd be together till the end. But then she took a knife to my back. She broke my heart into too many pieces. Say you think what's the cliche, but you both won't take away the pain. Nothing made no sense to me. You were meant for me, yeah. Then my life took a crazy mad turn now. I hit rock bottom and I tapped out. My babe, got me through it. My babe, got me through it. Can I tell you something about this girl that I knew? She was so fake like a Tory, and I knew that. But look at me thinking
This is the Feel Good Friday with Bibi Amina Phili, only on your number 1 radio station.
the goddess that with all of this lying. The plan for Israel was historical. Theodore Herzl had a goal. A land for Jews was critical. Said it in his book, The Jewish State, 1896. And in 1897, conference in Basel, they all made a code that they thought was spiritual. Palestine for the Jews, it was biblical. They put the plan in motion. Now the scheming and planning, they can't let it go. Herzl tried to buy up me to know. Now they knew the Ottoman Empire had to fall. They knew this was chess and not checkers. 1916 Sykes-Picot Agreement, 1917 Alpha Declaration, 1922 the League of Nations approves Palestine for a Jewish homeland. Free Palestine, free Alexa. Free Palestine, free Gaza. Free Palestine, free West Bank. Free Palestine, free Palestine. Free Palestine, free Alexa. Free Palestine, free Gaza. Free Palestine, free West Bank. Free Palestine, free Palestine. They got the backing from the British now. Migration started, there were no in town. Pretending gratitude with fake smiles. Cause they knew Palestine will be theirs, wanted them now. Arabs started protesting, noticed things were broken. They were losing land, colonizers' secrets open. Through these immigrations, one man should be noted. Ben Gurion came in 1906. In 1935, he was leader of them all. Fighting the resistance with 3 groups to assist. A gunner, Eric gun, and Leahy for the kill. Today we call them IDF. As the years went by, they wanted full control.
It is 90.4 FM in Durban and 105.6 FM in Pietermaritzburg. If you're listening to us in your homes and in your cars, we'd still like to welcome you to one of the best shows on your Friday afternoon. You choose to tune in and keep on listening as well. So, of course, today for the show, we are going to be discussing a historic milestone for the people of Palestine. And as we, of course, see the internet, the social media, as well as our TV screens of the announcement of the ceasefire agreement making, of course, waves. Now, after the announcement, we saw many celebrating across the world, which made us feel hopeful. Some sort of relief came out of there. But Israel and Hamas have had a, tumultuous relationship with multiple ceasefire announcements over the years. The most recent proposal was the 3-plan presented by the U.S., which included a prisoner exchange as well as and a permanent ceasefire. Now, just to go down history a bit, just to understand what ceasefire and these announcements actually mean. Now, in May 2024, a 3-phase ceasefire proposal was presented by the U.S., which included a prisoner exchange and a permanent ceasefire. Hamas accepted the proposal, but Israel had other plans. In June 2024, the United Nations Security Council adopted the resolution 2375, backing the May 31st proposal, calling on Hamas to accept the second agreement. Then again, late of July, Israel announced that it will not end the occupation of the Philadelphia corridor, contradicting the May proposal. Now, of course, also in August, we have 2024, the Egypt proposed Israel's plan to occupy the Philadelphia corridor permanently, citing the 1979 Egypt-Israeli peace treaty. Now, it's worthy noting that the ceasefire agreement has been repeatedly stalled or rejected due to disagreements over key issues such as the release of hostages, withdrawal of the Israeli forces, and the governance of Gaza. Now, the latest ceasefire announcement was made May 31st, 2024 by the U.S. President Joe Biden, proposing a 3-phase plan to end the Israeli-Hamas genocide. Now, this proposal included a prisoner exchange as well as and a permanent ceasefire. Although Hamas accepted the proposal, Israel had other plans, and the negotiations stalled over the issues like the duration of the ceasefire and the withdrawal of the Israeli forces from Gaza, and people kept dying. It's worth noting that there has been several other ceasefire proposals, announcements throughout 2024, but this one on May 31 was significant development. However, despite the initial optimism, the proposal's progress had been absolutely slow, and the situation remained unresolved, and the genocide continues. Now, the ceasefire announcement was made between Israel and Hamas is just set to begin on Sunday. Now, with a 6-week cessation of hostilities, the agreement includes a prisoner exchange again and humanitarian aid for Gaza. However, the situation remains tense with reports of Israeli forces killing at least 87 Palestinians in Gaza just after the announcement. Now, if you look at history and going down the timeline, as the Nasheed from Umar Isa says, they had announced the ceasefire almost 4 or 5 times before. So it's not the very first time that there's an announcement of a ceasefire in Gaza. It has been done 4 or 5 times, and then Israel went against their word and still continued killing innocent Palestinians. Now, as we look at the news, we see that even still now, the announcement that was made on Sunday, was it on Saturday or Sunday? Even after that, Palestinians are still dying. They're still killing Palestinians. Now, it's worth noting that Israel has a history of violating international agreements, which raises concern about the success of this particular ceasefire. Yes, everybody's excited. Everybody has the sense of relief because finally, I would say the people of Palestine feel as if, there's some headway. Something is really, really happening. But you can't really trust Israel because they never keep to their word. Now, when we look at it, the international community is watching closely. We all are watching to see what happens next. What is the next step that's going to be taken? With the United Nations chief welcoming the announcement and the Australian Prime Minister expressing support for this particular agreement. Now, the ceasefire deal is, of course, a significant development, offering a glimmer of hope for Palestinians in Gaza who have been living under intense violence for months. However, it's crucial to monitor the situation closely to ensure that what happens, that everyone sticks to the agreement. Now, of course, the ceasefire announcement between Israel and Hamas that sparked celebration was made on January 16, 2025. And this announcement marked a significant development, bringing hope for peaceful solution and resolution. And we urge them, and we urge you, the listeners of Radio Al Ansar, of course, to check out the Al Ansar website to get more updates on this particular story. So, of course, you can be kept in the loop of things for your latest and recent recipes, and to see exactly what's happening with the foundation and radio. You can, of course, jump onto our website to make sure you, of course, do not miss out. If you're listening to us, thank you so much for choosing the best show on a Friday afternoon to listen to. Of course, this is the Feel Good Friday.
This is the Feel Good Friday with Bibi Amina Phili, only on your number one radio station.
Let it go, hurt you tried to buy up, me to know. Now they knew the Ottoman Empire had to fall. They knew this was shares and not checkers. 1960s, Sykes-Picot Agreement. 1917, Balfour Declaration. 1922, the League of Nations approves Palestine for a Jewish homeland. Free Palestine, free Alexa. Free Palestine, free Gaza. Free Palestine, free West Bank. Free Palestine, free Palestine. Free Palestine, free Alexa. Free Palestine, free Gaza. Free Palestine, free West. Free Palestine, free Palestine. They got the backing from the British now. Migration started, they were new in town. Pretending gratitude with fake smiles, cause they knew Palestine will be theirs, wanted them now. Arabs started protesting, noticed things were broken. They were losing land, colonizers' secrets open. Through these immigrations, one man should be noted. Ben Gurion came in 1906. In 1935, he was leader of them all, fighting the resistance with 3 groups to assist. A gunner, air gunner.
We do have some messages coming through in regards to the topic for the day. We're talking about the ceasefire agreement between Israel and Palestine. Of course, you can send those messages via our WhatsApp numbers. That is 0609411056. It's gone by 35 minutes past the hour of 2 o'clock. Soon, we're going to be jumping to our game show for this particular afternoon, which is the Quiz Up. So stay close to your phones and you can call us on the number 06 061042531, of course, 7 indeed. All right, so the messages coming through here, it says, Assalamu alaikum, Bibi Amina. Praise be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I'm so relieved to hear about the ceasefire. My family in Gaza can finally have some peace. And this is from Fatima. Another message coming through here, it says, Assalamu alaikum. I'm very skeptical about this particular ceasefire. How many times have we seen these agreements fall apart? I hope this one holds, but I'm not holding my breath just as yet. And that is from Ahmed Parik. Jazakallah so much for that message. Another message coming through here, it says, this is amazing news, and I've been praying for peace in the region for years. Let's hope this is the start of something beautiful. And this is from Rachel Skuma. Another message coming through, it says, I'm so tired of these temporary solutions. We need a permanent fix to this conflict/genocide. Until then, these ceasefires are just a band-aid on a bullet wound. And this is from Umar Juma. One last message coming through here. It says, I'm celebrating as my friends and I will be praying for a lasting peace. Thank you to all the leaders who've worked towards this agreement. And this is from Layla Hamis C. Now, Jazakallah so much, Sister Layla, and the rest of the individuals that, of course, sent us messages. You can, of course, send your messages to us via our WhatsApp numbers. That is 060-904-1056. All right. Another message coming through here as well. It says, Assalamu alaikum, Bibi Amina. Great show, very informative. These are the types of topics we need to be talking about. We should not let the Palestinian story die. Yes, we keep the Palestinian story on our lips and make sure that, of course, we keep the Palestinian story, of course, alive. It is 90.4 FM in Durban and 105.6 FM in Pietermaritzburg. Of course, up next is our game called The Quiz Up. It'll be finally introducing something new to the Feel Good Friday, something interactive for your Friday afternoon. So you're not just driving home, you're going to pick up your students or your children in silence. You get to win some fantastic items with me. So yes, every week we are going to be giving away some exciting gifts. And today it's actually a secret. Do you think I should tell them? I should tell them, eh? Should I? So Vega's just looking at me. She's not giving me any responses. Well, if you are feeling a little bit lucky and if you think your general knowledge is on top of the roof, you can call us now on, what's the Alansara number again? 060-904-1056. Of course, you're listening to the Feel Good Friday only on your number one radio station. That is Radio Al Ansar.
Listen to the Feel Good Friday with Bibi Amina Phili, only on your number one radio station.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil Pure Sunflower Cooking Oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil Cooking Oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
As promised at last year's Durban Summer Foundation proudly completed its first borehole for the community of Redcliffe. With water shortages affecting many, our mission is clear. Let's bring clean water to more areas in need. Join us in making an impact. Call outreach on 031-208-1601 or visit alansar.org.za to help build more boreholes and transform lives.
Listen to the Feel Good Friday with Bibi Amina Phili, only on your number one radio station.
اللهم بارك لنا في رجب وشعبان وبلغنا رمضان.
community hall on 189 West Road, which accommodates 120 to 300 people with ample and safe parking. For all your hall requirements, contact the reservations department on 031 208 1601 or email us at reservations@alansar.org.za. Save the date, don't delay, book away.
Where do we go from here? Look up to the sky, so many shades of you. And I paint the day and night, the beauty of this life. A reflection of you and I, created in different nations and tribes, so we can unite. I've been on these planes, got my people in all these places. Passports there, but they not.
Of course, it's 90.4 FM in Durban and 105.6 FM. We are having some technical difficulties, so if you hear any glitches or switch offs of the airwaves, don't feel scared. You can, of course, just wait for us to come back on air. It's not all our fault. Our service providers are making sure that we remain on air, but of course, having some issues with that as well. But yes, it's about that time where we play our game called the Quiz Up. How do you think your general knowledge, like just in terms of your history, your science, your geography, how well do you think you did or you can do? Of course, you can call us on the number 0609041056. Now, a lot of people have been sending me messages coming through. Those that have won last week, Chris, your gifts are on the way. As soon as that they reach the shores of Durban, we of course will call you in to come and fetch your amazing gifts. But we are also giving away another Stanley mug today. So if you want a Stanley mug, yes, those big, very strong mugs that last and you can keep it everywhere with you. You can of course call us on the number 0609041056 and you have 20 seconds to answer the question, of course. So I see people are calling us via our WhatsApp numbers, but I don't think we can answer through there. What we can do is we can call you back. Can we call them back? They can call via WhatsApp. All right, you can call us via our WhatsApp numbers. That's 0609041056. And of course, then we will answer you right over there. So the simple questions today, it's 6 questions. I don't think the questions are hard. I don't think so. There's 6 questions. All you have to do is answer those simple 6 questions and you can walk away with an amazing gift. Are you feeling a little bit lucky today? Of course, the date is the 17th of January 2025. I still can't believe that we're in 2025. We've welcomed the new year bright and early and amazing as well. So yes, it's about that time where we jump straight into our quiz up game for this particular afternoon. I don't want to give you all the questions early because if I do, then of course you can Google it and get all the answers. I'm trying to make it fun and exciting. So you can call us on the number 0609041056. If you're listening, tell your parents, tell your mom, your dad, whoever, your brother, your sister, to of course call us. And of course, we will make you a winner this particular afternoon. Just to remind you.
This is the Feel Good Friday with Bibi Amina Phili, only on your number 1 radio station.
You know me more than I know myself. You love me more than I love myself. So I'm begging, begging, begging. I can't take his whispers. I need you to help me. So I'm begging, begging, begging. When I'm falling, you always catch my phone. When I'm calling, you always take my call. So I'm begging, begging, begging. I can't take this dunya. I need you to save me. So I'm begging, begging, begging. Ya Rabbi, Ya Kareem. Ya Rahim, Ya Rabbi, Ya Kareem, Ar-Rahman, Ya Rahim. I'm so ungrateful, my guilt is me inside. I'm so thankful that you will leave my side. But even if I make a million mistakes, you always keep on giving chances that I don't take. I'm sorry that I treated you so wrong. So I'm begging, begging, begging. I can't take his whispers. I need you to help me. So I'm begging, begging, begging. Ya Rabbi, Ya Kareem, Ar-Rahman, Ya Rahim, Ya Rabbi, Ya Kareem, Ar-Rahman, Ya Rahim. In my past, had my heart on the line. Then you came, and you gave me a sign. You changed me, you showed me you love me. Nobody else could ever love like you do. No one could help like you do. No one could heal like you do. No one can sing like
And we have our very first caller for this particular afternoon on the line. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
And who am I speaking to this fantastic Friday afternoon?
My name is Hajra.
Sister Hajra. Hajra, are you ready to be a winner this afternoon?
Inshallah.
Inshallah. So you're going to be answering 6 easy questions and you have to answer them within 20 seconds. Are you ready?
Inshallah.
Give me some more excitement, Hajra. I know you just had a thick Juma lunch, but give me more excitement. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
That is the spirit. And the timer starts in 3, 2, 1. Your very first question is, what is the name of the ship that arrived in the Table Mount in South Africa in 1652, marking the beginning of the Dutch colonization?
Can you repeat that question?
The question is, what was the name of the ship that arrived in Table Bay, South Africa in 1652, marking the beginning of the Dutch colonization?
Can we go to the next one?
The next question is, what is the process by which the plants convert sunlight into energy?
Condensation.
Condensation. And sister, your time is up. Your time is up. These were simple questions that, of course, you did not get. Let's try that again next week, hopefully with somebody else. Jazakallah so much, Hajra, for joining us on the competition today. Unfortunately, Sister Hajra did not make it to not even to the third question. Guys, 20 seconds to answer 6 questions are really, really easy. Maybe next week we'll make it 30 seconds. Of course, it's 90.4 FM in Durban and 105.6 FM Peter Maritzburg. It is exactly 15 minutes, 10 minutes till we say bye-bye to you. Also, if you are watching us on Facebook, leave us a comment, leave us a like, and leave us a share. And even tag us in the video so that when we come back off the air, we can go back and watch it and see how the show went, because sometimes it's nice. It's lovely to hear feedback from you. We love that. Just a reminder for those of you that have won the Stanley mugs last week, I will be contacting you. Bibi Amina Phili will be contacting you personally. So don't stress. I do have your contact details and I will be in touch with you. Do you think you have a good general knowledge sense of whatever it is that's happening around it, that being history, science, geography, South African history, and even world history? Do you think you can beat the clock? Let us know. You can call us on 060-904-1056. That's right. That's 060-904-1056.
गम सभी राहतों तस्कीन में ढल जाते हैं गम सभी तो तस्कीन में ढल जाते हैं जब जन्म होता है हालात बदल जाते हैं आका
All right, so we do have another caller on the line. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
How are you doing today, my sister?
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. How is your history, science, and geography? Do you think they're top notch?
Nice time to find out.
It is time to indeed find out. And who are we speaking to?
You're speaking to Rashida Ayub.
This is Rashida Ayub. Are you ready?
Inshallah.
No, give us some more. Give us some more energy. It's Friday afternoon. Are you ready?
Okay, let's go for it.
Let's go for it. The clock starts in 3, 2, 1. The first question is, what is the name of the ship that arrived in Table Bay, South Africa in 1652?
Is SS Truro.
The second question is, what is the process in which plants convert sunlight into energy?
Photosynthesis.
Question number 3 is, which river is the longest in South America?
South America.
Yes, ma'am.
There's Amazon.
Your time is up. Do you think 20 seconds is fair, Tobega? You think it's not fair?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
You don't think so? If you think you can bear with, must give them what? 30 seconds? 10 seconds?
At least.
5-6 seconds? What are you saying? 30 seconds. But of course, Sister Rashida, thank you so much for, of course, joining us on today's show. You gave me some fantastic energy. And because you are so nice, I will contact you after this show and give you something special. Everybody's a winner on the Feel Good Friday. But if you think your general knowledge is top notch, you can, of course, contact us right now on 060-904-1056. I'm ready to make you a winner.
सादिक हो तो इश्क सादिक हो तो पत्थर भी पिघल जाते हैं खुदाया इश्क मोहम्मद में वो मकाम आए कि सास बाद में पहले नबी का नाम आए आपको काबाए मकसूद ही मानू खालिद आपको काबाए मकसूद ही मानू खालिद आपके दर पे सब आपके दर पे सब अरमान निकल जाते हैं गम सभी राहतों तस्कीन में ढल जाते हैं जब जन्म होता है हालात बदल जाते हैं
This summer, dine big to win big at Chippewa Spur. Spend 350 Rand or more in store and stand a chance to win prizes worth 12,000 Rand from Hershey Springfield. Prizes include a Rest Assured bed, a DeLonghi coffee machine, and a Kenwood food processor. Enjoy legendary tastes and great wins. Entries close January 13th, 2025. Exclusive to Chippewa Spur. T's and C's to apply. Spur. A taste for life.
They convinced the world to believe that terrorists look like beards and thobes. Now, as the facade cracks, one martyr after another, the world sees through the broken windows and now knows the true face of terrorism. It wears suits and ties and smiles behind lies.
اللهم احفظ المسجد الأقصى من اليهود الحافظين اللهم أعد المسجد الأقصى إلى رحاب المسلمين اللهم وطهر المسجد الأقصى من اليهود الغاصبين اللهم عليك عليك بهم فإنهم لا يعجزونك يا قوي يا متين اللهم منزل الكتاب مجري السحاب هازم الأحزاب سريع الحساب اهزم اليهود وزلزلهم يا قوي يا عزيز.
This is the Feel Good Friday with Bibi Amina Phili, only on your number one radio station.
And we have another caller on the line. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Walaikum salam.
How are you doing today, sister?
Alhamdulillah.
Good. How is your history, science, and world history?
It's okay, I think.
It's okay. Do you think you'll be able to answer me in 20 seconds?
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Your time starts. Tobega, you're supposed to put the timer on. 8, Tobega. Your time starts in 3, 2, 1. What is the name of the ship that arrived in the Table Bay in South Africa in 1652?
Dromedaris.
All right. What is the process by which plants convert sunlight into energy?
Photosynthesis.
Which river is the longest in South America?
Amazon.
Which is the Great Fire of London that occurred in which year?
1800.
I wish it was 1800. But of course, your time is, of course, up. But I'm so proud of you because out of all the questions, you actually got 2 correct. Well done. Well done. Because you were such a great sport and you called us at the 9th hour. The show is ending now, of course. But of course, we are going to be giving you something special as well. I will be contacting you guys. Thank you so much for making the Feel Good Friday amazing. And thank you for allowing me to keep you company this afternoon. Barakallah. So, of course, we've come to the end of yet another amazing edition of the Feel Good Friday. How's your general knowledge? Do you think you can quiz it up with us? Well, join us next week, same time, same place, as we give you questions that will poke your brain a little bit to see how well you know your history, your world history, geography, and your science. Which was your favorite subject to begin school? Just tell me. Accounting. Accounting. Mine was actually geography, so I'm really good at geog. But anyway, I think it's about that time where we have to say assalamu alaikum to you. Thank you for allowing me to keep you company for these amazing hours. Until next time, it's a big assalamu alaikum.
Tune in to the Feel Good Friday with Bibi Amina Phili.
It's finally Friday again. Assalamu alaikum.
From South